What's going on, good people? Get this down. What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and we are back with another one. Instead of being on Monday this week, we're on Tuesday because the holiday kind of threw me off, and I had a really massive headache, and I could not focus strong enough to get things ready. Even though today I still was like all over the place, but I didn't have the headache, so that was the blessing. But you know what, man? None of my comments is coming up. So I see no. I know people are commenting because I saw AST's comment earlier. So I'm gonna have to look at it through my YouTube. If you commented on Twitch, I am sorry. Oh, AST was on the comment, so maybe that will be it. We can get AST on the board. How about that? But good people, what y'all going? How y'all doing this evening? Thanks, son. My son had to bring me some water. I was like, man, I'm a little parched. I had a soda with, well, I had a pop. We say up north, but down here in the south they say soda. I had a soda with my dinner. It was good, but I don't never finish them. I just, it is nice to just kind of like just knock the taste off a little bit, but too much sugar, man. What's going on, good people? How y'all doing this wonderful evening? We got a lot to talk about. Lot to talk about. Man, listen. Hopefully, this time next week we are talking about the potential date of the Nintendo Switch Direct. I am all in favor of saying that it's gonna probably be. I don't care as long as it come next week. Hey, Geeky, what's going on, Geeky? I bought your card today. I was out of cards. So I bought your card today, and I will get it to you after this stream. They're in my car. But hey, Geeky. Hey, ST. I know you was on here earlier. I saw you on the YouTube stream, but you did. Geeky popped up here, so it was all good. Let me get my wheel up and going. But today was like, you know what? Today was one of those days. I was productive, but a lot of things had to happen. Geeky laughing out loud. Geeky, I've been busy. Yeah, forgive me. But I got it, though. That's the key is that I went and bought something today. I was like, man, I forgot to do something. Let's see. That's it. Name wheel. Hold on, good people. Oh, there we go. All right. Oh, you know what? Listen, I think I owe Candy. I owe Candy a card too. Boy, I'm telling you, this is bad. Y'all gotta listen. Listen. Y'all my people. Y'all don't forget me. I get it, I guess. All right, cut this down a little bit. Reflections coming off my glass is tough. AST. And Geeky. All right. CMG, what's going on, my guy? Uh-oh. Geeky says, I gotta put Geeky on the board on this one. Geeky says, Steam Deck should be here tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Set your reminders, ladies and gentlemen, because the TikToks will be coming hard and fast and aggressive. CMG says nothing at work. Well, listen, man, I understand how that is. Your boy been working all over the place. Oh, I mean, I had to turn my grind up hard, man. You know, we bought my. Oh, I don't say we bought my daughter. We bought an extra car so my daughter can drive around. But luckily, you know what? The school system I work with, they have an automotive program, so they'll fix the car labor free. We just got about a part, so it was a couple of things that's wrong with the car, and they checking it out for me and getting that kind of squared away. And so, but them things gotta get, the parts still gotta get paid for. So I had to, turn my grind up. Different schedule only because, man, yesterday, man, I had a headache that was so real. I couldn't get on here, man. I'd have been all out of the sorts. So I had to give myself a day break. I've been working so much, man. I've been from taking pictures, man, to working my second job, to working my first job, and balancing the kid life, man. It was just all over the place. So, but the restaurant closes at 10, and I get off at 12. Oh, okay. You're on a different schedule. Okay, I think you're talking about me. So, CMG, what do you do at this restaurant? Yeah, man. Listen, you absolutely right, CMG. I don't get them. I don't get sick often, and I don't get headaches often. But when I get one, man, it let me know like, hey, you need to sit down somewhere. And I was in sit down mode. I kind of just, it was still nice though. Even with the headache, I was able to chill with my wife and watch some Law and Order. Hey, did y'all guys know, man? Listen, those of you who are true Law and Order fans, Law and Order is getting ready to drop this 3-unit, 3-hour special on the 22nd of September. It's gonna be crazy that they merging all the Law and Orders is coming together. Ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And so I was watching Law and Order. You can watch it on Hulu, and I don't know if Stabler and Benson has made that connection yet, but they need to go ahead and do it. That's all I'm saying. But listen, let's get into some news quick and fast. I got a lot I want to talk about, man. The news has been all over the place, and I'm trying to think who I want to talk about this story right here. I think this is bigger than a lot of people are making it out to. He said, hold on, let me read these comments here. Staying here as I'm going down. It's a Spanish restaurant. Oh, man. Little Spain. Do you speak Spanish, CMG? But yeah, I want to talk about this story here. I just think it is, it's going to be a curious, I think we all got to pay attention to this company. I think even as gamers, we got to start paying attention, man. Before I get into the other stuff, man, we got to pay attention to this. To me, and a lot of people are not really talking about it. They, they kind of like just brushing it off, but I think this is absolutely huge, man. Tencent acquires 49.9% minority passive stake in Ubisoft's founding company. Man, I want to talk about this story, man, because of the fact, man, Tencent, man, has been making some major moves, man. Just dumping in a little money here, dumping in a little money there. They're getting ready to come out with that handheld. People, y'all forget, man. Listen, I think these are all moves, man, to put, what I'm saying. Tencent is we need to pay attention. We get to pay attention to how Saudi Arabia invested that money into Nintendo. So I gotta start paying attention to these companies and how they just starting to slowly take over. It would not surprise me if this company, if Tencent end up taking over Ubisoft, even though this says acquires a passive stake. I believe they can very well take them over. So for those of you who got, this upcoming Saturday, I'll get the times for you guys. Is that Ubisoft, their E3 event is this Saturday. Is Ubisoft Forward. And you know what? Some stuff is already leaked dealing with what do you call that? Assassin's Creed. And even though it's Assassin's Creed. Am I overly excited as Assassin's Creed? I think I just got overly burnt out on it. Even on the Switch, man. It's there's so many Assassin's Creeds on the Switch. It's oh, okay. But this one could be like super good. Valhalla wasn't, I got bored with it real quick. E- Even my son, they play everything. My sons and them, they like to complete everything and they'll beat it over and over again. My sons and them, they didn't even keep their attention very long. So, kind of looking forward and looking interesting to what direction they're going. But man, I tell you, man, pay attention, man. Tencent, man, these guys is not playing around, and they're slowly but surely just chucking away at all these different companies, man. And they're gonna build them a conglomerate where they're gonna start forcing some issues with some companies, and you know what they're gonna have to listen to them because they're majority stakeholder. Like believe it or not, even though they're passive with Ubisoft, they're gonna have to I don't think they got all this money into Ubisoft. They're just gonna sit back there and be passive if they want to. They're gonna be making some suggestions. 49% of your company is huge. I am so excited, but I hate this here. You know what? I hate when people just get games, man, and they just dump it, and it kind of spoils it for everybody. It's like, man, listen, I'm going to buy Splatoon with my own money, and I want to play it, and I don't want to have to deal with it being spoiled. So I've been staying away from all this stuff. Like I'm not. Me and my daughter was like, nope, we're just completely off guard from this. Like, nope, not doing it. Cool. Guerrilla Tactics. What's going on, my brother? He says, I'm currently playing Valhalla, 65 hours in, been chipping away at it for over a month now. Man, from what I hear, man, it's like you're like probably only halfway done. I heard it's like over like 100, almost over 120 hours. It's like, man, I don't know. I don't get that kind of time. Hold on real quick. Let me get my people on the board. Guerrilla Tactics. GD on the board. Found a pink and white Splatoon controller. Ha! Always on deck. TV. What's going on, Mendez? In the building. Got you. You on the board. So that's fine. I'll be done by October. Then I can open The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, did you did pick it up, huh? I thought you were gonna be a soldier, man, and wait for and wait for it to come on PC. Cause it's gonna eventually head to PC. Steve M, what's going on, my guy? Get Steve M on the board. All right, let me back out of here. Let's see. Steve M says, I hope we get Wind Waker and Twilight Princess double pack announced next week. Hold on, let me get him on the board. I'm gonna address that comment in a hot second. Always on deck. You can be just like Mendez now. You got 2 channels. I'm on Twitch as well. I had to back off of Twitter and Facebook, man, because Restream tried to charge me. I was like, dog, I'm sticking with the free. Got you on the board, my brother. Come back. So Steve, I hope, to be honest, man, I hope that everything that's kind of been rumored kind of gets announced. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really hope that the Metroid, Metro Prime 1 gets announced. I hope that Konami comes through, man, and announces some form of Metal Gear something for the Switch. I hope. Listen, man, it's hard to talk, man, at the Gorilla Tactics comments. It comes across the screen. He says, I refuse to be like Mendez. Oh man, but yeah, but Steve, yeah, man, like I hope that all of that get announced because it's like, you know what? I think that will really fulfill my year. Like, all right, now I can have some balance because you know what? It's every game I don't need to play like right away. You know what? It allowed me to say, you know, I'm trying to set my schedule up so I can have some time for Christmas and get things. Oh my God, what's going on, Doug? Dan, run the Pookie Gunda. My weekly new mist. Oh man, what's going on, my brother? Let me get hold on, man. I gotta get my boy on the board, man. I miss saying run Pookie Gunda. Doug, Dan, run Pookie Gunda. Let me get it again, because you know you be going ghost on me. But got you. You're on the board, my brother. But yeah, Steve, man, I keep getting cut on coming back to you. But yeah, Steve, I really hope that comes through, man. I'm really looking forward to a nice meaty direct, man. I'm just, you know what? I'm really hoping the Konami stuff gets announced. I'm really hoping GoldenEye gets announced. I hope they go ahead and say, you know what? This is a bomb that needs to be dropped. Let's drop this bomb. Boom. Let us have it. You know what? I was watching some other channels and they were saying, I'm not gonna put no names out there, that they were saying that, you know, the possibility of Nintendo announcing a GameCube expansion, and I don't think that's gonna happen, man. I think Nintendo will make too much money on just reselling these games to us. And you know what? I want them gamers that I'm probably gonna buy it. I am probably going to buy it. Oh man, Geeky, listen, hold on. I do have to ask Geeky a question. Geeky, you should go ahead and start your new channel name and call it a geeky deck. Always on deck. I'm obsessed over the Disney game. Okay, hold on. Is the game out already? Is that Disney game out already? Did I miss it? I've been working too much, man. Gorilla Tactics says I got a PS5, so I'll be double dipping until the game comes out at the same time on PC and PS5. I ain't mad. Listen, my brother, I ain't mad at you. If I had to make some of these real life decisions right now with my fam, I would be double dipping too. But my pockets is a little thin right now, so I gotta make choices. Like I want to pick up Madden. I really want to pick up Madden. But then I'm like, dog, I want to know my PC. Hold on, Geeky, for real? It came out today. I streamed it for like 4 hours. Shout out, listen, man. Where about sound effects at? Shout out to Geeky and her grind, dog. Shout out to Geeky. I salute you. You know that. For 4 hours? Golly, 4 hours, Geeky. I love it though. I love it. Oh, see, okay, good. See, I saw. Okay, so after the stream, I know I need to pick it up. Listen, Geeky be great. Listen, Geeky is a different animal. She is different. You know, listen, Loki. I think we all got a little bit of Geeky in us, but Geeky though, I listen. Her level of creativity is like, oh man, I be watching Geeky stuff. Like, I'm gonna just cut my TikTok channel off. But I just listen. If I had more time, you know, I just like y'all need to pray for me, y'all. Y'all need to pray that, you know what, my main job just turns into something so great that, you know what, I can just like quit the other job so I can just concentrate on one thing. I couldn't still concentrate on one thing though. I'm never letting photography go, but still, I really like to let this other job go. I let it go once, but you know, my finance was like, dog, you need it back. Come back to me. So, glad you enjoyed. So Geeky, so give me your first 4 hour review. Like, give me a first 4 hour review score of that game, and give me your main thing that you like about it. Geeky said Smick worked from home so I could stream. Look it. Man, shout out to Smith. God almighty. The teamwork is excellent. Teamwork is excellent, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm looking forward, like, to get back on this direct. And I know I kind of switched gears. I'm like, I got a little ADHD, but I just think this direct is going to be like really, really good. I mean, I will be completely happy. Give me the Zelda, give me the Metal Gear, give me Metroid, and give me a nice trailer for Breath of the Wild 2. Shoot, give me the name. They don't even have to give me the name. Just give me another trailer. Give me a little tidbit I can talk about it. Because to be honest, I can wait on the name. I can wait on all of that, to be honest. I still want to see some more of the game. And then I was watching RGT85 today, and he talked about that patent that they just got approved for details on how the mechanics is going to be for Breath of the Wild. And I was like, man, that looks really interesting that he's going to be probably fighting as he's flying. That's crazy, man. They just taking Zelda to a whole new level, man. Facts, gaming dad. Geeky is a beast. She is, man. She's inspiring. She's inspiring. It's like, I mean, she just inspires me to do better. So they're going to announce games through probably March. I think they have to. I think Nintendo really needs to have to. And you know what? They don't need to announce a lot of games through March. They just need to show us that, hey, there's a game we can be looking forward to in that February, March. That's kind of a big hitter. They can give us a name to Breath of the Wild, and if I'm gonna be really happy if Metroid get announced and it's this year. Yeah, I think Minaj make another good point. He says because we didn't have June E3 to give the reveals for the holiday and winter. Yeah, I agree. I wish we would have had a E3 though. Oh, give me Geeky. Geeky says it's really good, very similar to Animal Crossing, but with more structure and storyline. Switch versions a little bumpy, but very playable. What you mean by bumpy? Give me an example. Are we dealing with frame rate issues? Is the graphics not quite where they need to be? Because I said I think I'm gonna go ahead and spend. You know what? I got so much going on, man. Basketball season going to start. It's like, but I really want to play. CMG says you better jump on that Stadia games as well. Is that coming to Stadia? That's a good question. Thank God we didn't get Donovan Mitchell. Oh man, you're a Donovan Mitchell. He pretty decent player. It's basically in beta right now. Okay, it's right. It is in beta right now. I think before the free version doesn't come out till later, so they getting they're gonna get all their coins first, and then say, all right, it can be free for everybody. Yeah, Saints Row is very underrated. You know what? It sold like a bunch in the beginning, but then it dropped right off the map like the next week in sales. Hopefully they fix some issue. Don't worry. Listen, Disney is going to contact Geeky directly and ask Geeky for her opinion. Geeky's going to give her opinion, and then the next week those things will be fixed. Don't worry, man. We got Geeky on our squad. She's going to take care of that. Geeky says some lag when in the menu just doesn't look as smooth and polished as other platforms, but still looks really good on the OLED. Dang, Geeky got the OLED, Steam Deck coming through. So so Geeky, this is another good question for you. So I'm going to assume that you're going to buy this game again for your Steam Deck. Ooh. Do you double dip Geeky for your Steam Deck? I need to know the answer. All right, before we dive deep that into this Nintendo Direct, and I know I just want to make this last small comment, get off the story here, is that, you know what? Splatoon 3 is coming out Friday, and I'm super hyped for it. Super duper hyped for it. My daughter's super hyped. She doesn't have to work. She took off work Friday and Saturday, but she gotta go to a tournament. But she's gonna play this bad boy all night. She's probably gonna get easily a good 8 hours in of Splatoon the first day, hands down. First day. But I hate that people are getting into spoiling it. So if you like to, I like to play the story mode. I'm probably gonna play the story mode, but I just look forward to that coming out real soon. They said Grid Attack said, man is out here with Jalen Brunson being the biggest move of the all season. That's right. Thank God we didn't get Donovan Mitchell. What's next? Thank God we didn't make the playoffs. Oh man, I can't do you, Grid Attack. I can't do you. I can't laugh aloud. I'm so broke. I know, Geeky. I know. Listen, Geeky say this right now, y'all. How many in the chat bet money Geeky double dips and buys it? And she bought Stardew Valley on multiple systems, and she already stated she's gonna buy that first thing on her Steam Deck. You can't tell me she not about to double dip on that bad boy for that resolution. Steve M says, I like my Splatoon 3 OLED, but it really has me wanting an OLED screen on the Switch. Listen, we already said that from like day one, and like that to me, if you're not going to release a big time, you're not going to release a big time iteration of the Switch. I mean, that's the logic. That's the logical move for this Christmas holiday. You give them an OLED light for Christmas. Everybody hype. People will pick that bad boy up. It will help boost themselves, and then at least maybe like March or April, or even May, even for that first half of the year, you come out with a brand new improvement. I think this is the winner. Or you go back to my original thought and say, hey, probably April, May, they're gonna launch 2 different models at the same time. It's gonna be the Switch Lite Pro and the OLED Pro. That is my thoughts. Grid Attack says, let something pink come out and she'll find the money. Oh man, I would love an OLED light. I would too. I ain't gonna lie. But I just don't think it's coming. Not this year. I'm telling you, double pack next year. He too funny, credit that. Yeah, that joke is funny, man. Not about to be spending another year in the lottery. Draft for another team. You know what? Speaking of Steve, picking your comment earlier, man, my daughter really likes her OLED. I want to see somebody tear it down though. I just wonder if they did any improvements. That's what I wonder. He said, I got a pink Splatoon controller unboxing coming this week. OLED light is my dream console. Okay, Geeky, so if they announce an OLED light, what do you do? Do you keep your OLED? Or is that bad boy going back to the store? I'm just saying. Got him. I'm ready for Thursday Night Football. Yeah, you know what? Coming sooner. I won't get to see it because your boy is going to see Kevin Hart. I hope he's funny. I really do. Going to see him Thursday in the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. Me and my wife got a little date night. Expensive date night, but we going out. Don't even care. We got to work the next day. Gigi says, a hard decision. I know it is. I know that. Well, listen, once again, in the chat, how many of us in the chat believe if there is a OLED Switch Lite and they got a pink model, they geeky not gonna get it. That OLED going back to the store. Vic, what's going on, my brother? Let me get you on the board real quick. Tell your lovely wife we said hello as always. Man, I haven't seen KP in a long time, man. Hope him and his mom is doing good. All right. Vic says, Gaming Dad back at it again with another great stream. Just be Spider-Man. I'm halfway through God of War, and after I'm playing The Last of Us. All for the first time, man. The Last of Us, man. The first Last of Us was, story-wise, was like super good. Super, super, super duper good. Really, really enjoyed the story. I just enjoyed the combat more on Last of Us 2. The combat to me on Last of Us 2, that ability to dodge is huge. Vic says, I'm going to Gorilla take. Gorilla says, I await the pink OLED light unboxing. Right. Vic says, Nintendo missed out on not making a pink Switch for Kirby. They did. Geeky talked about that last week too. You know what? I don't understand the process. Maybe who am I? I'm just a guy who just talks about who got a platform who talks about video games. But to me, they should have like thoroughly planned that out and had a Kirby something. If they had one for Splatoon, man, they should have definitely had one for Kirby. That's more of a legendary platform for Nintendo. They should have listened. The kids would have ate that up. Especially little girls who have been buying that one left to right. Kirby. They would have had. It would have been dope. A Kirby themed Switch. Yeah, they need a Kirby themed Switch would have been super good. Geeky said no. They did miss out. Once again, it's like they've made some decisions. To me, it's like, man, they could have definitely taken advantage of that and really, really, turned the corner and really, really been selling a lot more Switches. But once again, man, who am I? I'm about to say, I know I must be on the wrong one. Let me get back to. There we go. I was like, man, where's all my stories at? They all missing. All right. So we was talking about this earlier. Let's go ahead into it. It's every rumor game for the September 2020 Nintendo Direct. All right. So I think It Takes Two is another great game that would, I think that rumor is true. The Skyrim rumor is definitely true. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 legit games. Even though the Skyrim is no, I'm not rebuying Skyrim. It would have to be like I'm not rebuying Skyrim. No. Now, one game they got on here. Let's see. I'm gonna read what they says. It's It Takes Two Switch port was recently leaked by the Snitch, who has a pretty solid reputation, if not as reliable as Grub. Notably, Snitch accurately leaked Hollow Knight Silk Song on Game Pass. He sure did. And that's another game I hope is shown and is one of the games launching this year. To me, that will be phenomenal if that is official that we're getting Silk Song this year. Let's see what else. Did I? What other games? Okay, this article kind of sucks. I don't know. To to me that's a lot of games to be playing, and I hope it's a 2-pack, and I hope that both games for the Zelda, the Wind Waker and Twilight, I hope they both are on the same cartridge, because if one is on the cartridge and I get to download the other one, I'm gonna be pissed. That is not what I'm looking for. Let's get into some of these comments. Vic says, "Gaming Dad, what are your thoughts on GameCube games coming back, and what do you want ported from GameCube the most?" I'm seeing kind of. I mean, of course, I am a big Wind Waker guy. I love Wind Waker, one of my favorite Zeldas. However, 2 games in particular, I hope gets ported. One for the pure excitement. What's going on, man? One for the pure excitement is that we get Smash Brothers Melee with online play. I want that announced just because the internet was shut down and would go crazy. But personally, I want Capcom to come through with Beautiful Joe 1 and 2. Come on, Beautiful Joe, man, with some beautiful games. I would play Beautiful Joe all day right now. Ooh, Eternal Darkness is another good one, man. Star Wars. That first Star Wars game that came out when it launched is another good one. Let me get to some of these comments. I want to make sure I read them all. Let's see. Vic, I'm trying to think of anything else, but because Beautiful Joe was my jam. If they could somehow get the license, like Def Jam Vendetta, I would love to see that come. I would love to see it. NFL Streets, and I know that's a long shot. I'm trying to think it. What? Yeah, Smash Brothers Melee to me would be like, that's the one. That game right there. Even it would set the internet on fire. On fire, because right now you got all these, you got what is a multiverse, and all these wannabes, trying to jump on the scene, but to have that announced and said that it's coming and it's online play, it'll be crazy. Always on Deck Gaming says, I just got into Skyrim, so they better offer it as an upgrade. Man, come on, that's Nintendo. They're not upgrading nothing. Not a thing. Says Skyrim again. That would be like the 14th time I bought the damn game. I'm going to get it on sale if it's true. Yeah, that is definitely okay, it's got to be on sale during Black Friday. Re-releasing Skyrim again, Bethesda has to pay for Elder Scrolls. Yes, somehow. But you know what? They really don't have to pay for it because, Daddy Microsoft is bankrolling that bad boy now. Coach Reed, what's going on, man? How you doing, my brother? I don't know who you. Listen, I can barely see your face. If you see me tomorrow, I just say, "Hey, man, I chimed in on your show." Little Nate Dogg. Little Nate Dogg. Oh, man, that's funny. Little Nate Dogg. Listen, I know you. What I want ported from the GameCube, Eternal Darkness. That game was. That game was scary and trippy. But yeah, listen, that would be. But that once again, that would be a dope pickup that I think would catch a lot of people's attention. Always on Deck Gaming says, Beautiful Joe is my favorite. That game was so fire. Yes, that game was so fire. And very underrated. Like a lot of people, when I talk to a lot of people who play GameCube, a lot of people that I know didn't pick that game up, man. I was like, man, you crazy. I was mad that I shouldn't even sold them things back. Vic says, there's rumors Ed Boon could be making a Def Jam Vendetta. Oh, man, if they make a Def Jam fighting game, buddy, you did give me Vendetta. I'm with that. I'm with that whole thought process. Doug Dan Run Pookie Gunda. Said many of the old games like Def Jam would be so nice, touring for the game would be amazing with new rappers from back then and now. Yeah, a nice mixture. That would be. Listen, I think that would be really, really dope. The Skyward Anniversary Edition on other consoles offer an upgrade if you own it digitally. Oh, I don't know, man. We dealing with Nintendo. I wouldn't get my hopes up. CMG said, "Hell yeah." I would pick that up for sure. Always on that game, and said, "I never finished Eternal Darkness." Me either, because I got bored after a while, but it was cool. Yeah. View for Joe as well. View for Joe, man, I tell you that was my jam right there. So you know what? Listen, I won't have to. It's another article, man. I want to talk about. I'm gonna bring it into play, and as we go through this, back to this Nintendo Direct. I think we all got to say, man, is that Mario Kart has to be Nintendo's #1 franchise. It has to be, especially after. Let me see. Where's that article at? I gotta find it. Here it is. Mario Kart Tour has generated an estimated $293 million. One game on your phone. And we're not including the 40 plus million. If you add Wii U, probably 50 plus million units of Mario Kart 8 that's already sold. That's a lot. I think it sold like 50 million copies on the Wii U. It has to be right up there as if not their #1 console, #1 video game. It has to be. Now, do we think we get a possible announcement of the next wave of Mario Kart Tour tracks? I think it's a possibility because they're mapping out the rest of this year. So I think it is a possibility. Mario Kart's been the best-selling game on every console it's been on. Yeah. Wii U, that's right. Wii U was a pack-in, so you really can't count Wii U. Every game that wasn't a pack-in, you gotta believe so. So I think they announced Wave 3 in November. So you think it'll be something separate, like they're just dropping in on us. How long do you think this direct is going to be? Is this a 30-minute direct, or is this a strong 45-minute direct? I think this is probably going to be a 30-minute direct. Because to be honest, I don't think they have they get some heavy hitters to announce. I just don't think it's going to be that long to get everything out. I think Multiverse also gets announced at this direct. I think Multiverse to me is a good game to announce. But you know what, man? Has anybody heard of this other game? I'm just gonna pull it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I know I pulled the article. Here. Has anybody played this game? Rumbleverse. It's like a wrestling Fortnite, but it's made by Epic Games. I had heard nothing about it. I seen a commercial, and let me see if it sounds played. I'm gonna turn it down. Yeah, I just might have to turn this down. But I ain't gonna lie to you. For it to be, it's like Fortnite meets wrestling with characters. I just see that's crazy. That is crazy. This game has to make its way to Switch. But I know it's on PC right now. I think it's on PC right now, according to the article. So it's 40 players. So 40 players dropped onto an island covered in buildings and tunnels, open arenas, and loot. I think this could to me, if you got enough people, you get 40 people and they getting their tail beat like this here, that could be pretty dope. Okay. Early access, February 8th. Oh, well, that's this year. I have never heard of this game. I kind of wonder what did anybody else hear about it. I just think that's I'm gonna download that on because it's on PC right now. I think I'm gonna have to download this to check that out. Breath of the Wild 2 equals Skyward Sword 2. Ha! Let me ask y'all a question. Speaking of Zelda, what do you think the name is gonna be? What did you take? Y'all guys take a crack at the possible name of the next Zelda. I don't have a clue. I guess I would say I don't know, Breath of the Wild Falling. I mean, I don't know. The Flight to Ganon. I don't know. I think that. Oh, that. So you think Breath of the Wild 2 is Skyward Sword 2? Epic Games aren't captivating enough for me. I think that, you know, say, yeah, Epic Games is not, but that game right there is interesting. I can see myself it gets like a little wrestling game, especially if the mechanics is right. So that's what I think the name is going to be. If they say Skyward Sword 2, oh man, listen, I don't know how the internet will react to that. That would be interesting. Let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, so Silk Song to me Silk Song is not announced for this next direct. I would be concerned. I would really be concerned. You know, even though it's coming out on Game Pass, if they come out at the same time, I am definitely buying it on the Switch. Man, listen, Guerrilla Tactics, man. This guy, listen, Guerrilla Tactics, man. You need a comedy show. He said, "The Legend of Zelda Link's quest for them cheeks." Not the quest to make them clap. That's so funny. Oh man. So I meant the games they do. I'm getting into them and lose interest quick. Okay, you get into the games and lose interest quick. Okay, I get what you're saying. Gaming there, have you finished playing the first Hollow Knight? No, I have not. I'm close though. I'm close. You know what? You know what? Me and my wife was talking. Real quick story, and she's like, "You play all these different games." That was in the bed the other night playing Punch Out. She was like, "Why don't you just like say, you know what? I'm just gonna concentrate on one game, and let that one game be the game you play until you beat it. I say I like so many games though. She's like, I just gotta concentrate on that one game. So you know what? I think because I'm so close to Hollow Knight, I need to go ahead and just finish it. So that you know what? That is gonna be my mission. Thanks, Steve. You gave me a game. But no, I have not finished it. And before Gorilla Tactic say something smart ass, uh I'm going to complete it. Breath of the Wild. I know these stories are all over the place. Some of the story I'm gonna go through quick. Let me go. Let me start from the top. Those of you who are big fans of Undertale and have been playing, I know my son, he was a little disappointed, but no new chapters for I don't know how to pronounce the name. Was it Deltarin, whatever this game is. I know I told the name of it. But the creators of Undertale who made that sequel, and they was promising out chapters. There'll be no new chapters this year. So for those of you who gets it in, I'm sorry. Japan sales real quick. Japan family of sales sold 113,000 Switches. That's 2 weeks in a row, man. Nintendo has pushed that has pushed that envelope on the amount of systems they've sold. Let's go to. All right, so software wise, Nintendo only had what 1, 2, 3 games in the top 10. You know, that's not a whole lot for Nintendo. I'm used to them kind of dominating, but of course the usual Mario Kart and Nintendo Switch Sports is in there, and SD Gundam Battle Alliance is in that top 10. But let's go down to the hardware. This over in Japan. Hardware, Switch OLED model. This was probably included the new Splatoon model. 87,000. Okay, so give me if I'm wrong, right? You know, it's supposed to be this chip shortage, but Nintendo is still pushing out these systems at 100,000 a clip. I'm just saying. And I don't foresee it slowing up, you know, at anytime soon. I don't foresee like, you know, at this, you know, them saying, "Oh, we're just running out of systems." I mean, every Walmart or Target I've been through in the last 2 weeks have been fully stocked with Nintendo Switches. Fully stocked. I mean, Walmart fully stocked. Now this Splatoon OLED Switch, you know, that wasn't really stocked that good. Because in my games, the game stores I went to, one got 4 systems, and that's a pretty high volume store, and another store got 2. So them things went quick. So, but think about it. In Japan alone, they sold almost 5 million Switch Lights. Almost 5 million. Lifetime of the PS4 in Japan is 7 million, and it's coming up on that 7 million. Switch OLED has sold 2.3 million. The regular Switch sold 18 million. I mean, it's a lot, man. PlayStation 5, they did pretty well with 21,000. But still wasn't 87,000. A total of 113,000 units compared to what? 26? 24, 26? That's not a lot. 25,000 units this past week. Wow, I forgot, you know, so we have issues selling when the chip shortage. That's what they say. Geeky, are you planning on getting Tim Tim? Is anybody planning on getting Tim Tim? Tim Tim? It's a hard pass for me. I'm sorry. Hard. Great attack that I'm slowly rolling up my middle finger. Slowly as I crank it. That's for guerrilla tactics. He said, own it on PC. He said, nah, not my time to get it. What's going on? Isn't Tim on Game Pass? I don't know. I think, you know what? Hold on. It is on Game Pass, I believe. Let me get out of here. Let me get Quag on the board. If I don't do it now, Quag, I won't forget it. And then you're upset. We're doing a wheel, and you don't get your chance. But if you are interested, it is out on Nintendo Switch now. I brought this story up, only because I wanted to talk about what we talked about earlier, the possibility of them saying, hey, you know what? We need a Metal Gear remake from Konami. And you know what? What would be, to me, super dope if they remade Metal Gear 1. Not the Super Nintendo one, but the PS1 Metal Gear. I would really like to see that happen. That, to me, that's one of my Metal Gear is one of my favorite series, and I hate that it kind of like this has been dying out under the leadership of Konami, but they can rejuvenate everything. Just give. I don't care what it is. Even though I bought the collection on the Vita, I bought it on other systems. I would again play it all over again on my Switch in a heartbeat. Shoot, better yet, I'd bring the collection out, bring the PC. Now, I think I would probably play this on the PC, on my Steam Deck, instead of my Switch. Just because I think everything will kind of load in faster, and I think it would be a cleaner experience. Vic says older games need to be remade to have modern controls. Agreed. Some games deserve to be preserved. Agreed. Because you know what? Metal Gear Solid 1 would definitely need updated controls. Definitely need updated controls. The bad part about it, I just don't think, Konami is not the company that would do it. If they can outsource that to, to the right company, Jeff Grubb said, not Jeff Grubb, but Nate the Hate said that he heard that Virtuals is doing the remake. So, but once again, it's one of the things like you don't know it's true until they announce it. But if that's true, I mean, I'm happy with Virtual's work. I just hope that this is a game that gets announced. It'll be exciting times to have a direct come next week. But until then, we get Ubisoft Forward this Saturday. I just hate to say it. I'm just really excited. I'm trying my best to control my expectations, because you know how it is. You can get really hyped for Nintendo Direct, and then sometimes it can just shoot you in the foot. Let's see. Ubisoft Forward, Mario and Rabbids to feature on Saturday's Ubisoft Forward event. Of course it is. I don't know the other game they got that's gonna be bigger than Sparks of Hope. All right, so the Ubisoft Forward event begins 8 p.m. UK time, which is 12 p.m. Pacific time, and you can watch it the pre-show. So this is probably going to start. The pre-show probably will start on the East Coast at 2:35 p.m. on the East Coast. So Geeky, your time was probably about an hour earlier. So it's probably like 1:30 something your time. I'll be watching it. I'm not streaming this because I have to work. I'm not going to stream this. If I felt it was big enough, I would probably stream it. But I'm not. I'm going to pass on this one here. But I'm definitely going to watch it because I want to see some more of Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. just to see what they've done differently. But it's one of the things I want to see what else besides that and Assassin's Creed they're going to have at this event. Probably some mobile games too. Guerrilla Tactics says Kojima is a freak. Solid Snake, Naked Snake, Liquid Snake, Punish Venom Snake. Prove me right. I'm not saying that all his marbles are together, but even his level of creativity, he can get some craziness in him. I think this is pretty good. I'm glad this game is selling. I like to see games that are niche games, really get the opportunity to make their bag on the Nintendo Switch. So Square Enix Live Alive has shifted over 500,000 copies worldwide. That means that's good. That means if they have shipped those bad boys out, then they've been paid for them. So shout out to them, man. I'm glad that they made some money off these games. I know it takes a lot of sometimes as gamers we like, man, we don't care of a game, but it's a lot of people that takes time to make these games, and so if they're able to recoup that money back and they make a quality product, then I'm all in favor of that. Man, listen, to me as a Halo guy, has been a Halo guy ever since I bought my first Xbox. Uh, I hate that the how can I say it the the series has went in this direction that what Microsoft would have been better off just not releasing the game. Yeah, people would have been mad and upset, but you know what? They would have got over it. Once this bad boy would have released in its full form. To not have, to me, couch co-op is huge. It is huge. It's one of the reasons why I keep my original Xbox and I keep Halo 3. For the fact that I can always go back with my kids and we can play couch co-op, Halo, playing Juggernaut, and having a good time. But the mere fact that you don't have those kind of options, and it's people out there who don't have Game Pass, who paid the full price for the game, and now they out of luck. Guerrilla Tactics says the worst thing about co-op being canceled is that some guys found out it already's in the game via a workaround. Yep. RIP to Halo. Seems like Sony did good buying Bungie. I cannot disagree with you in one instant with that comment. Everything is yep. RIP to Halo for right now. Unless something drastic happens, I think Forge mode will probably resurrect Halo, but as of today, it's dead in the water. And I did see that video where there is a clear workaround to get it. It's a little glitchy, and everything is not quite together. But the mere fact that they was able to glitch their way to couch co-op says a lot about 343 Studios. And then on top of it, you go back and play some of the older Halos today. Like you can go back and play Halo 3 today on your Xbox 360, and you'll have a great time playing couch co-op, 60 frames per second. I mean, you can't beat that, man. The 360 was a beast. If it didn't have the red ring of death, it probably sold a lot more copies, and it made a lot more money. But for them not to have, to me like that can't be a difficult programming decision to kind of make that happen. Because couch co-op to me was the foundation of it. Like I was watching Spawncast, and I think OJ he made a great comment. He said that I fell in love with first person shooters from from GoldenEye. And I was that guy. Like, I didn't play PC when I was younger, but GoldenEye kind of gave me that introduction, and I love GoldenEye for what it was. But Halo was like, it took it to a whole nother level. It took the whole first person shooter experience to that next level that you couldn't do nothing but love and respect. And to see a game that I had growing up on, and when them games was launched, especially Halo 3, man, I just remember standing in line at Walmart for hours waiting for this game to drop. And why is one of my foster parents calling? Hold on, good people. Listen, I got to take this. This is one of my clients. Hold on a second. Oh, she hung up. Whatever it is, she got to call me back. She hope she'd text me, because whatever it is, she'll text me. She'll call back, one or two. But yeah, I just feel bad for Halo. I really do feel. I mean, believe it or not, man, Halo Infinite is not. It's not terrible. The campaign is still a good campaign. The multiplayer is relatively decent. I mean, it's still fun, but I just don't want to. Sometimes you just don't want to play with a bunch of people. I want to be able to sit on like, if I got enough controllers, I want to be able to just play with my kids. And I don't have that aspect. I don't have that option, rather, with Halo Infinite. And to me, at this standpoint, it's sad. Now, I do look forward to playing some maps on Forge mode, but until they release that bad boy, it is what it is. Doug, Dad, Rampugiganda. Halo was the game. Halo was the game. Gravity Golf Clubs better watch out for. Oh man, you know what? I had such a great time with Halo, though. I'm telling you, in college, I just remember, like, man, that was the jam. Like, yeah, you play COD, but Halo was like a phenomenon. It was like Microsoft's Pokemon. I remember going to the Pokemon launch, even though I wasn't a big Pokemon fan, but my nephew was. But just to go to those launches for Pokemon at GameStop, it was like crazy. Yeah, so right now, I agree with Guerrilla Tactics. RIP Halo Infinite until they turn it around. All right. Ubisoft officially reveals Assassin's Creed Mirage after protagonist leaks. Okay. I just kind of wonder how this is going to be drawn. If it's going to look like this here? Do we think Assassin's Creed look like this here? I mean, that's, to me, I want to see what it looks like and how it plays. That would tell me a lot about the direction Ubisoft is going. But as of right now, to me, they say they're going back to the roots, and which I think they should, because that formula was pretty good. Well, I tell you, these parents be trying to call me at 9:00 at night. I was like, man, I got a life. All right. Hey, if you own the original Mafia, will be free on Steam for the 20th anniversary. Let's see how long this lasts. Oh, it's too late. I hope you picked this up. This September 1st through the 5th, and the 5th is already gone. So it was free, but not anymore. Said, hope not. The art style was reserved for their budget side scrolling titles. What if it is a side scrolling Assassin's Creed? Oh man, boy, they're gonna get it booed right off the planet. One of the questions they had on Spawncast, and I gotta pose it to y'all tonight, man. Are you guys picking up the Last of Us remake for $70? Matter of fact, Gorilla Tactics, did you pay $70 for this game? Or you in Canada, so you probably paid $90. Did you pay $90 for this game? Or were you going to wait? Or did you emulate this already on your Steam Deck? I don't know. So I won't pay more than $10 for it. What, for Assassin's Creed or The Last of Us? 101 after taxes. Golly. Shout out to Canada. They over there booty raping y'all on taxes. Golly. For a side scrolling Assassin's Creed game. Oh, you said you would pay $10? Man, yeah, listen, Ubisoft that would probably seal the deal for Ubisoft. They're gonna need to go in a different direction. Mario, believe it or not, has probably saved them. Because without Mario Sparks of Hope, I don't like what. There's no other game on there that I'm like, ooh, man, they gotta have. The games that they have for this system, they're better versions of those games made by other companies. So I don't know what Ubisoft. I'm looking forward to this event just to say like what do they have to do to save themselves? Because right now, buddy, it's looking ugly. But this is a question for everybody though. Would you really pay $70? I'm not paying $70 as much as I do. I do want to play this on my PS5. I've watched some videos. It looks so clean. I'm like, oh man, I do want to play this. However, I will not buy this game again. I'm not. I would buy it. Nope, not even on PC. Because I bought it one time. I've owned it on my PS3. And for me to play it, for me to buy it on my PS5, the price has to come down. I got to catch it on sale. It's got to be like $50 or below. Then I'll pick it up. Doug, Dad, running Cookie Gunda. So if the gameplay for online PvP is the same as it was in Black Flag, then I'm going to for sure buy it. Okay. Yeah, Black Flag was. I can probably say Black Flag was probably my favorite as well. I love Assassin's Creed 2, and I love Black Flag. I'm hyped for Assassin's Creed games, but when they force a bunch of online stuff into the game, it ruins it for me. You know what, man? That last statement you just said, Grid Tactics, I feel like that on a lot of games. You know what? The whole online component to it, it makes you not like games like that. It's like, man, like I don't want to. If this is an action adventure game, I just want to be able to plug the game in and play. Like Metroid Dread was like, okay, even though I didn't beat it yet, but still that experience of just plugging in that game and playing, and now I have to worry about DLC. I don't like that. I just get tired of that. He said, "Naughty Dog simp." Oh my goodness, he's a Naughty Dog simp. Yeah, you know what though? I'm still waiting on the release date for Uncharted for on the PC. As I get older, the less I want to play with other people. It kind of depends. You know what? That statement is true for me. It's like, but only like it's only people that I don't know. Like random people that's what I don't have patience for. But I'll play with my kids and my Me and my son today was talking about picking up Madden, and picking it up on the Xbox so we can at least play each other while he at work. I thought about that. Like, oh man, you know what? That would be dope. Yeah, but I'll play my family and my friends. But you know what? Like, this random people, I get really irritated. That's one of the reasons why for years I haven't bought even though I did buy Cold War, but I still didn't play it online. I just bought it for the story mode, and I was able to get it dirt cheap. But to buy it and say, "Ooh, I'm going to play online," nah, pass on that. But yeah, Last of Us Part 1 looks good. Would I pay for it full price? Nope. I don't even care. I don't care how good it was. I'm not paying you $70 for this game. When the original didn't release at $70, you know what? No. I would just flat out rather to say, you know what? I know you're going on sale eventually, and I'll catch you when you go on sale. But I'm not giving you 70, especially when it'd be different. It was the only game in town. It's so many other games coming out that I do not need to play this game again, even though I didn't beat it. All right. Okay. This interests me because I can admit, I am a hardware whore. I always I like new gadgets. I like new stuff. I like the thumbstick on this particular controller because I can foresee myself, or you can, and playing and having that strictly as a Street Fighter machine. But listen, I want you to kind of look at the games this is coming out with. This is the Evercade EXP handheld. It would come bundled with 18 classic Capcom titles. All right. So hold on, let me see. I don't know if they announced a price. Let's go on there. Yep, I agree. All right. So initially announced back in May, Blaze Entertainment Evercade EXP looks like a natural progression of its original Evercade. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Handheld, showcasing a streamlined design with solid glass covering 800 by 400 pixel, 4.3-inch ISP screen with a built-in Wi-Fi for firmware updates, along with a USB-C port and improved 1.5 gigahertz chipset. Okay, let's see. It's a handful of which I have here. All right, let's look at the games. All right, so if I'm depending on the price of this thing, and they don't announce pricing in this. Oh no, yes they do. I'll get to it in a minute. But let's look at these games here. You got 1942 was a pretty good game on the NES. But the games that got me excited was Bionic Commando arcade version. Okay, winner. Final Fight arcade version, winner. Ghouls and Ghosts, winner. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighter, winner. Strider, a winner. Listen, handheld, portable. If all push come to shove, if I just want to play these games and I don't have to worry about I got to connect to the internet to make sure I can play all that dumb stuff, just to have these classic games, to me, is going to be worth it. Mega Man 2, Mega Man X. I remember Breath of Fire, but I don't remember playing it. I just remember this. So along with the bundle, Capcom and Evercade will also come with IREM Arcade 1 cartridge, which includes R-Type. Man, R-Type was so good. 10-Yard Fight, okay, another classic. Says In the Hunt, Moon Patrol, Mr. Heli, Lighting Sword. I don't remember none of those games. It will launch on November 24th, 2022 at a price of $129, $149 US. and pre-orders will open up September the 6th. So pre-orders has already opened up for this year. 150, man. That's I don't know. I think that's a little too expensive. 129, you kind of I kind of might have bid on 129, but 150, knowing that I can get a with just a little bit more, I can get me a Switch Lite. I don't know, man. That's a Switch Lite that probably have access to all those games. But what makes it's all on one cartridge, so it's not going nowhere. I'm gonna keep that for. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a hard one. That's really, really, really hard. I'm going to really think on this one here. I would like it just because I think Street Fighter is going to play like it's going to be like the stuff on there. Don't know about this one here. This is a hard one to kind of swallow. But if you want one, pre-orders are opening. You know what? Tomorrow is the Apple event, and I usually get a new iPhone every year. I ain't gonna lie, I'm that guy. I get one every year. Only because the photographer always gets amazed at the camera. The camera always catches me. And this year, with the promise of a 48 megapixel camera, they got me right there. I didn't get a new. I don't get a new Apple Watch every year. But can I really value that tech? I really value my Apple Watch. But if the rumors are correct and they announced that iWatch Pro and it's a little bit bigger and give me some, I probably would jump. I probably would get that. I probably would definitely get that. Another thing that I have and I need to start dwelling into more of it, and I have Apple Arcade, is that I got to start looking into some of these games on Apple Arcade because I think I'm missing out. They got a lot of pretty good games coming their direction, man, that I probably need to go ahead and dig in and say, you know what? I probably need to start playing more often. Broke boy Android for life. I can't do Android. I tried it. I did. I can honestly say I gave Android a legit shot, and that Note 3 battery, man, I had so many issues with the Note 3. I had to keep rebooting it, and it was just man. I liked the screen, I liked to have the feedback, like everything it did at the time. But after that, I was like, nope, I'm not going that direction. Back, I got too many things that kind of link to my Apple. Is too little too seamless for me. So I can take not having the best phone, but have the best ecosystem. Samsung has a great. They make great phones. I think they've made some phones that are better than the iPhone. I can probably say that with confidence. However, they don't have the ecosystem the quality of ecosystem that Apple has, man. I use so many different Apple products and have that stuff bounce around seamlessly, especially being a content creator and a photographer, to be able to seamlessly jump on to Lightroom on my phone and have those same edits that I make on my phone transition over to my iPad, and same edits I make on my iPad transition seamlessly over to my Mac is something that I cannot walk away from. Geeky, you're broke. Don't watch the Apple event. No, Geeky, go ahead and watch it so you can get excited. But I got an iPhone 11. Oh, dang. It probably still works. I'm a different cat. I just tell people, like, I even tell my wife, like, my wife still. I think she might have a 12. I didn't get her a new phone last year. I think she has a 12, and but I'm not buying no new phone. I already told everybody I'm not buying no new phones. Like, the reason why my sons got new phones, because the deal was if they traded in that phone, they end up paying maybe like $1 or $2 a month, and so I was like, all right, I'll do that. But I wasn't buying no brand new phone for the sake of them having a brand new phone. I'm always trading the phone so I can pay a reduced price, but I'm interested. I'm interested to see. I hope they go into some more detail about when the release date of iPhones, iOS 16. Got some nice things coming that direction that I'm definitely happy about. They got some things on the iPad level that I'm happy about with iOS 16. So I'm definitely I'm hyped for this event tomorrow. There's a couple of events coming on, because I'm a camera guy too. So that's all I want to talk about, because you guys are not Fuji camera guys like me. So, but they got an event too. So a bunch of stuff coming up this next couple of weeks. Plenty of news to talk about. Shovel Knight Dig Switch gameplay footage. If you want yourself a really hard platformer, if you're just in that arena like me, I just want me a hard platformer. Next to Cuphead, Shovel Knight is tough, but I like Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is, especially in the earlier days of the Switch, this was like a very good game to play. Very good game. But I got a new game coming out. I think when is it's on the 23rd. Yeah, so it's Shovel Knight Dig. It's another platformer from Yakuza Games. Comes out the 23rd of this month. So once again, man, it's so many games. It's so many games that you can play. Think about, like, I've never played Persona. Once again, that's coming out. I would like to dig into that, but you know what? Something's got to give. And I think I won't be buying a whole bunch of games brand new on day one. I have to admit that. I had to come to them grips. Like, some games is not gonna buy on day one. Some games I am gonna buy on day one. Like, hey, Bayonetta 3 is being bought day one. Splatoon, day one. God of War, day one. And if they announce Metroid and Zelda, they'll probably get bought day one. But everything else, Silksong will get bought day one. It'll get bought, but I won't get to play them bad boys. Eventually, I'll get to them. Eventually. Speaking of Metroid, Jeff Grubb reiterates Metro Prime Remastered still on for holiday 2022. I think this game is probably, to be honest, I hope this game comes out in December. I hope this is a December game. I hope this is like a first week or second week in December. I think this will be perfect to kind of just, you didn't bought everything else. Christmas is coming. You got plenty of stuff to play in November. You need that December game. I hope this is it. I hope this is it. I hope we get GoldenEye. I really hope we get GoldenEye. I believe, like everybody else believes, this game is ready to go. I just pray, them things happen and we can get it in like Flynn. Greta Tactics says, Persona is a day one buy, but it's going to be in the backlog. I'm looking for short games at the Valhalla and Last of Us. Hell, he said, hell, I still gotta beat Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I think I still have another 120 hours to go. Greta Tactics, man, where do you get the time, my brother? I need a job like my son. My son got a job where he's a front desk manager at for a Marriott. Oh, he does it for Marriott and he does it for Hilton. And so, like, he works these third shifts, and so he has, like, after he get his work done, his work is pretty much done like the first 2 or 3 hours of the day when he gets to work, and then he has like the next 5 hours to kind of like do what he want to do. And he been beating games left and right. I need that. I need that. Oh man, I need something like that. Something I can say, you know what? I know I should be asleep, but I'm gonna get paid and play these games. And I had a job like that. I was working for a youth home where that's all I did. I would bring my game to work and I would just play all night. But I don't have a job like that no more. 120 hours, man. That's a lot. All right. So Persona's on the back end. So I agree with. I really, really hope this is true. I think out of any game that I really want to happen at this direct, I think I want this to happen more than I want Zelda Twilight Princess. I really want this game to happen. Really, really, really want. I like me a good first-person shooter that's story-based. Now, so I'll be keeping my fingers crossed. Gorilla Tactics says, on my day offs, I go to the gym. I spend the rest of my days taking an ice bath, playing handheld games. I work like 7 to 14 days straight. I get 2 to 3 days off. Okay, all right. All right. Gorilla Tactics, listen, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Do you have any children? Because that's one of my things. Like, when my children are out of here, man, I'm not counting down the days, but like my daughter will be done this year. My son Joseph will be done next year. And so, and my son Joshua will be a 9th grader next year. And so by the time Joseph is done, he'll be a 10th grader. And my son Tyler will be an 11th grader. So, as they start to get up out of here, they start to make their next moves in lives, then I can start saying, you know what? I don't have to work that hard anymore. I just got to make sure they get through college. I make sure I get them through college, then I can start relaxing. So I probably got about another maybe like 8 years of like hard working. So I'll be in my mid 50s. I'll be like, all right, everybody's out of here. They're done. I'm good. Then I'll really start to enjoy my time and do the things I want to do. Said, not that I know. He said, you might be like your boy Drake. I just found out later in life he had a baby. He said, if I had kids, they'll come first, obviously. Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. Quick story, real quick. Nintendo theme icons available for Switch Online members. Aw. Donkey Kong with the stuff. Let's see. Upcoming Nintendo Switch games and accessories for September and October. Let's see what they got to say. All right. Of course, September 6th is Tim Tim. September 9th is Splatoon. September 30th is that Lacey edition of FIFA 23. Garbage. Sparks of Hope is October the 20th. Bayonetta 3 is October 28th. More coming Switch games for blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Is anybody picking up? Sparks of Hope might get put on the back burner. I might not jump on that real quick. Butternog, what's going on, my guy? He said, I'm hoping original Game Boy games come. You know what, though? To be honest, if they just do original Game Boy games, I'm going to be a little disappointed. I'm not going to even lie. To me, listen, they can raise the price of the online. Just give me Game Boy and Game Boy Advance. Don't just give me Game Boy because I'm going to be mad. Give me to them both. If they raise it a little bit to compensate that, fine. I'll be about that. I'm with you, Mendez. I'll get Sparks of Hope when it's $15. Yeah. You know what? To me, I might even buy it when it's $25, but it's gotta be it's gotta be on sale. I just don't foresee myself buying that day one. Sale for Mario versus Rabbids. It's one of those games with Nintendo's characters that dropped by 70% within the 4 months. Yeah, I mean, I remember working at GameStop last year, and we were selling that bad boy for $15. So yeah, I'm gonna wait. Boy, yeah, Butternut, let me get you on board. You know what? It's gonna be a short board tonight, buddy. I would tell you, you know, if you can get yourself on to Butternogs. Oh no. Oh, there you go. All right. Gonna be a short spin tonight, buddies. All right, let me get him off there. Boom. But yeah, I'm not. But I'll tell you, Bayonetta 3 is getting picked up. I gotta see some reviews. Like 13 was my game on the original Nintendo, but I didn't like the style they was going for when they released this new one here. So and they had a lot of issues. So I gotta see some reviews before I start looking at 13 again. It's a lot of games, but none of them was really. Not even Life is Strange. I'm like, I wanted that, but you know what? I'm gonna catch that. It's gonna be caught on way on sale. But they got a bunch of games. It's just like, you know what? I'm just like, even with Nier Automata, I'm glad it's $40. I'm really glad it's $40. And it's the end of the year edition, so it has all the DLC. It's still a maybe because I got it already on Steam Deck. Looking at all these games, I skip out a lot of games, but none of them is really like, you know, at Dragon Ball Z Breakers. You know, that would be something I know for sure that, you know, my kids will probably want for Christmas, and I'm glad it's $29. That is a plus. But I gotta see some gameplay before I buy it for myself. Commando 2, nope. I mean, I'm skipping by a lot of games. It's like, don't like a lot of these games, man, that I just scrolled by for this next month, which is this is a ton of games for. Look at it. Look how many games this is. Hold on, let's count. All right, I'm sorry for my. All right, so we got +2. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. God almighty. Think about it. In 2 months, 29 games times 3. That's, you pretty much say 30 games. 30 games times 3 is 90 games coming out in 2 months. 90 games. That is crazy. That's a. I remember when games would come out, you would get one every 2 or 3 months, but 90 games. And how many of those 90 games did y'all really see? You like, oh man, sure, I just gotta have. So the Nintendo Switch is starting to really feel like those later years of the Wii, when we used to get tons and tons of shovelware, tons of games. You was like, man, I'm not buying that. I mean, tons of it. That's a lot of games to come out in this 2-month span. But none of them games I was just like, oh man, I just gotta have Airport Hero. I just gotta have that. What the hell is Trash Sailor? What is that? What is that, man? Okay, Baldo. Maybe. But I'm not paying $35 for it. It's got to be on sale. I say this that within the 90 days, man, there's not another game on this list. I'm like, oh man, I'm just about to put in mad time. I just can't. It's just too many games. I'm glad that people are trying to put these games on the system because they see 100+ million, and so they just want everybody trying to get the bag, but no one's really. I need a quality game. Bottle might get bought. I don't know. I'll think about that. But still, I mean, it's gonna Cobra Kai 2. I didn't buy the first one. What is this JoJo Worldwide Party? What? I mean, it's some hot trash on here. Some absolute trash. Oh, that's a nice little Splatoon bag, though. It is some trash on that they're offering that does not make any kind of sense. I'm just amazed at how many games is coming out in 2 months. I would really like to know how many hundreds of games is coming out. Grid Tactics says Life is Strange. It's worth a buy, but get it on deep discount. Okay. You know what? What's going on? Cool Breezy? Taking it easy for Sheezy. Yeah, you know what? But you're right on that Life is Strange. I remember I was going to pick it up for full price, and I took that bad boy back. Now I might rebuy that bad boy on sale, and if I decide to work at GameStop this year just to make them extra coins, I might do it and get that discount because you really don't make no money at GameStop. The mere fact, I think I might have made like $9 an hour. I didn't even care about the check. I just wanted my discount. I'm telling the guy like, man, I really just want to work one day. Give me 1 day a week, and that's it. That's all I want. But I need that discount. Cool Breezy, let me get you on the board. As you can see, Cool Breeze, it's not a lot of people tonight. Tonight might be a good night. And some cats is on here twice, like Mendez. All right. CMG says, I actually have Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Never finished it. Yep, my kids have it too. The reason why I never bought it because my kids own it, and they never finished it. They liked it though. They I would say they liked it and they played it. You know, it was too much competition, too many other games for them to say, you know what, I just got to play this. It's a one and done game, but the teen drama story though, it had me like Drake in my feelings. Oh man. But like Soldier Boy said, Drake. Oh man. Drake. Cool Breezy. Taking it easy for Sheezy. So I'm getting in like Flynn. Cool Breezy Twitch. Appreciate you. Don't forget to hit that like. You know, good people, don't forget to hit the like button for me. Do your boy a favor. Hit that like button. I really appreciate it. All right. let's see. What other stories do we need to cover before it's that time when we going to get into that wheel? Come on, now, right? See, there we go, acting stupid again. Y'all about to say, boy, I'm about to be mad. Play Asia celebrates 20 years with new video game publishing branch. Oh, your good old favorite shop, Play Asia, is now turning publisher. Let's see what comes out of the market. I do like how they store it set up. I do. It's like you get a kind of like a happy feeling when you go to their little website. I don't know why, but I do. Ubisoft would now close online services for 3 Wii U titles in October. You know what? This is what makes me. This is one thing that would excite me about Ubisoft Forward's event this Saturday. If there's an announcement of a new Rayman, they just abandoned this series when it was the stuff. I would go toe to toe with anybody right now to say Rayman's tenure was a better game than Mario Wii U or whatever Super U, whatever U game when it's a 4-player experience. The Rayman games were 10 times better, more creative than what Mario was putting out. And the mere fact that they just kind of threw that game away, another game, as I'm looking at this article, that they kind of just threw away. Zombie U, another game that they just kind of just tossed away that was really, really, really good. Back in July, Ubisoft announced it would be shutting down multiple online services for a selection of its older games on September 1st. This includes Wii U versions of Assassin's Creed, Rayman Legends, and Zombie U. Well, we're now past that date, and Ubisoft has issued a new notice stating how it's moved the decommission date from the 1st of September to the 1st of October. So you have a little time if you want to play a little bit online with these particular great games, especially Rayman. Rayman, highly, highly, highly underrated, man. Highly. As a matter of fact, if you guys are buying a Switch and you buying a Switch for a kid, if you want to have a game to add to there, you can go to Walmart and find a game for $20. And you have an absolute steal at $20. But once again, Ubisoft, if they want to excite somebody, they need to add another game in this series. The game was too good. The game was good on the Vita. That game came on the Vita, came on the Switch, it came on the Wii U. I'm just saying. Guerrilla Tactics says, Play Asia is my jam. I get all my web games from there. Well, weeb games. What's a weeb? Doug Dan running Kupiganda. I love the fights when the random music would play and you would hit the enemies on beat. So fire. So you're right. So fire, man. I mean, it's just one of them. It's like one of them games. They're just like, you know what? We're just not gonna make no more. And it was like, man, these games was like the stuff. This to me, Rayman is what really brought people to Ubisoft in droves because they had a game that had great mechanics. Like if that team is somewhat still together, they need to unite that team to make another one. Yeah, so they another company that thoroughly missed the mark. A weeb is a term for a non-Japanese person. Oh, who is obsessed with Japanese culture that they like who is the actual Japanese. Oh, okay, so oh, this sounds a little racist to me. All right. All right. I think good people. I don't know. How, it says Switch OLED bundle is $100 off. Comes with Pokemon Legend Arceus. Where is this at? The bundle from Anton Online includes a Switch Lite model red and blue, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and a Nico 4050 wireless headset. For how much? For 450? Drake? That's still kind of a lot though. Even if it is 450, even if you're selling, that's still a lot of money. I thought this was dope for NBA 2K. NBA 2K features a non-basketball player, J. Cole, on its cover. So if you plan on picking up 2K23 this Friday, I this is a hard decision for me to make because once again, I'm conflicted because I want to buy this on my systems, but I don't get the chance. I don't know how to play it, but I probably will purchase this game on my Steam Deck. I want to purchase the game on my Steam Deck, but I want to purchase it on my Switch. I really want to purchase it on my Switch, even though I know it's gonna be an inferior version of it. But just because it's on my Switch, that's crazy, right? I know. Doug, Dad, Run Pookie Gunda. Whoa. Can't wait for that to drop. I'm about to grind that game like crazy. I know, right? My issue is like, you know what? I hate these kind of dilemmas because the dilemma in making this decision is it becomes the inferior of both consoles, and I'm talking about the Switch and I'm talking about the Steam Deck. I love the experience on the Steam Deck of playing NBA 2K. Love it. I absolutely love it. However, I don't like the battery. The battery life on it sucks. So I'm constantly like, you know what? I can probably get 2.5, almost 3 games. And then I have to recharge it. I have to recharge my system. You know what? I'm getting way more than that on the Switch. However, the load times for the Switch is horrendous. Horrendous. Especially if you ever played on the PS5 and then come back and play it on the Switch, you're not gonna want to play it no more. It's like, oh man, I gotta wait too damn long. You know, you be like, oh, I'm off to your mind be off to the next thing. Grit says, I'm not buying a basketball game with J. Cole on the cover. The man averaged like 2 points per game. He did so badly that the Knicks considered signing him. Oh man, listen, I'm glad. Listen, I don't care. I'm glad I'm a Pistons fan. Uh, I'm damn sure glad I'm not a Knicks fan. I ain't gonna lie. To be a Knicks fan is worse than being a Pistons fan. CFG said I need it on Stadia. I don't think it's gonna happen. Even though to me a game like this should be on Stadia. It should be. He keep attacking the Knicks. Yeah, he is. He going in hard. He going in hard. But I just like 2K. I just it is something about it. Like 2K playing 2K and Madden on the go, man. It's like the best experiences I have had in a long time. I remember playing Madden on the PSP Go at work and loving it. Absolutely loving it. Now Madden on the Vita was terrible. The frame rate was like the worst. But on the PSP it was decent. It was a decent experience. I mean, can you blame me? Look at their off season. The Knicks didn't have a bad off season. They made some good moves. Boy, Grid attack this man. He shows no mercy. No mercy. But yeah, but even with J. Cole on the cover, um, I like. I pre-ordered the legendary edition only because with the possibility if I paid $150 to get the legendary edition, I get full Game Pass for the season. That's huge for me. I'm a matter of fact, I'm going to pay. Like I pay for League Pass anyway. I pay $120 a year anyway because just so I can watch my Pistons. But if I buy this game, and I buy it on Legendary Edition, and you know what, I can get it for free. Pretty much. I mean, I'm pretty much getting 2K for half off because I'm going to pay for a year anyway, and I get all the games, not just the games that the Pistons play. I would get all of them this season. So I'm really I got a pre-order, so I'll make a decision by this Friday. Grid Attack says, sure, they're going to be like in the top 10 draft picks. Golly. Whew. Doug, Dad, Ron Uganda. 2K, just like a game almost everyone grew up playing, which is why everyone gets it even if it don't play the part. I don't play. I like Park is cool, don't get me wrong. But I'm old school, man. I will pick a team and I will want to play with that team. Like I'll pick the Pistons and then I'll pick a team that I really, really like. And I'll play with those two teams. And I don't play Park. Like this year, I know for sure I'm gonna be playing with the Pistons. I know it because I want to play out. They got an exciting core that I will want to play with, win or lose. So I'm gonna look forward to that. He says Pistons will make the playoffs before the Knicks. I think this year they got it. Listen, I will come back to you after I see their starting lineup. That's my biggest question on the Pistons is who starts. If they start Ivy, Cade, Sadiq Bey, Stewart, and the new guy, is it Duran whatever his name is? If that's their starting five, then they'll make the playoffs. I think because they'll have a strong first unit, they'll have a strong second unit, and that's to me. If the Pistons are going to grow, they need a strong second unit. Because if they rely heavy on the first unit, it's going to be tough for them. They need a strong bench to kind of ease that pain, so cats can get ample rest and the energy don't change. That's gonna be the difference for the Pistons. Doug, Dad, Ron Pugiganda. Yeah, grew up family, grew up in a family house having like 10 people and their friends and family, and we playing 2K Madden. Yeah. On multiple TVs, it's nothing like it, man. Nothing like I'm really old school. I remember, man, playing the original Madden when there was no teams. It was on the Genesis and playing Lakers versus Celtics. Lakers NBA or better yet in college playing NBA Live 97. Oh man, with what's that guy who played for the Celtics? He was on the cover. Dang, I forgot his name. But dope, man. Listen, like NBA Live to me was dope. NBA Live 97 on the PS1, man. You know what? dope, dope. I mean, we used to battle on that game. 2K came around, man. The first 2K didn't get started to get really good to like 2K5. Like 2K1 was like too. It was just too stiff. It wasn't fun to me. It didn't get really fun to like 2K5. 2K5 was like that branch off. And yet Antonio Walker. There it is. Antonio Walker. Man, that was to me my favorite NBA Live. You know what? I wish they should have kept that formula. I think they kept it for like 99 or excuse me, was it 98 they went backwards. 98, 99 was good. And then when they hit the 2000, it was still okay, but it became a little arcadish, and I didn't, that's kind of just threw me all off. But NBA Live was my jam. Listen, NBA Live was, I that's one of those franchises, man. I wish they did it right. It's one of the things where EA just kind of said they just pretty much conceded. They was like, we're not going to compete with 2K, and I believe they could have. They just needed to kind of like go back to the basics. Go back to the game, simplify the game, make the game streamlined. You know what? Have some good like I said some good AI, some good um algorithms on the jump shots and things of that nature, and just make the game simple. And they could have got back in contention. To me, to be honest, I believe they can figure out a basketball game that played decently and it loaded and load fast. It would compete with 2K on the Switch, hands down. NBA Live to this day is still such a good game to play. Right, listen, you can go back right now, even with the jacked up graphics, and play live 97 or 99 and still have a good competitive time. Gorilla Titan says Philly, Boston, Chicago, Toronto, Miami, Celtics, Bucks, Hawks, and Cavs are all battling for playoff spots this year. I just don't see the Pistons sneaking in the East. Is becoming stacked. Um, in your assessment, I believe the Pistons will get the Cavs, and I believe the Pistons can probably catch the Hawks because the Hawks they're decent, but they're not like this first group. They're not like I completely agree with Philly, Boston, Chicago is gonna be tough. Toronto is gonna be tough. Miami and the Celtics. I'm with that top six. Now 7 and 8. I just don't think I don't think the Cavs is out of this one here. I believe the Pistons sneaks in. The Cavs is going to be on the outskirts. I would even say the Pistons pass the Hawks, to be honest. But yeah, you're right. The East is really really stacked. But you know what? What do you call it? Steph and them boys, man, are probably going to go back to back because they just reloaded. I mean, they just the decisions they've made in the off season just kind of really put them in the driver's seat. I really see them winning it again. I don't see nobody from the East. I see the East beating each other up, and I don't see nobody from the East really beating them in the West. I hate to say that. He said, I love the Nick haters. Now, don't get me wrong, man. The Knicks made some moves. I think getting Brunswick was a good decision. They made some moves. I just don't see them cracking that top 8 though. Not in the East. I really don't. I mean, I don't. I just don't, man. The only way they crack the East is that Randall would have to have a pretty much an all-star MVP year, Um, Jalen Rose, not Jalen Rose, but Derrick Rose is gonna have to be six. He's gonna have to win 6 Man of the Year, and then if that happens with Brunswick, they might have a chance. But that's a lot. That's a lot to ask from the Knicks. Is just people sleeping on the Knicks. The Knicks gotta prove it to me, man. I ain't trying to sleep on the Knicks, to be honest. They gotta prove something. You it's right. You forgot. I even forgot about the Knicks. You're a very good point. So even the Knicks could be in that 7th or 8th seed if they don't blow up the team this season. Still think KD is gone before the playoffs. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. It's just Randall has the ability. He does have the ability to do it. When that Joker want to play, he is buckets, man. But the key is, man, you know, you get a lot of these players, man, who their approach to the game is just different, man. You got to approach the game without your emotions, man. If you got an emotion, your emotion need to be like, okay, I'm about to go in here and dominate, period. Everybody don't got that mama mentality. And I wish if more players did, the NBA would be really, really good to watch. But it's not, because what happens is cats get in their feelings, and then, you know, we watching this emotional minstrel show instead of watching some good old basketball. Go back, man. I double dog dare you to go back and watch some of those games like in like the 80s. Watch basketball in the 80s, old clips, or even in the even in like the 2000 era when you had like San Antonio and how they played basketball, man. It's just different, man. It's just different than watching basketball today. Today's basketball is too much isolation, one player, you know, blah blah blah. Well, he had Derrick Rose though. Let's see, man. Y'all had Derrick Rose, man. And Derrick Rose was still Derrick Rose will still go. Said Knicks are getting access to either trade for a superstar or to try to get a superstar. To be honest, if somehow, some way they was able to make a move with the Nets and acquire KG, they will be an automatic playoff team. But KD needs to play with a full team to win. KD's issue is that he can score, but he can't make his team better. That's one of his big issues. All right, let's see. Yeah, I did want to talk about this here. I probably will pick up this controller, man. I ain't gonna. I got a ton of controllers that I don't need. And matter of fact, I just pre-ordered the new Split Pad Pros, but I'm probably gonna pick up this controller because of the fact that, you know what, I can probably use it for my Steam Deck as well as my Switch. But 8-Bit Doe announced the Switch Ultimate controller for $70 coming in October. 8-Bit Doe has been praised for their simple but extremely customizable controllers, and the company is now taking a stab at a more expensive pro market. The latest product in the 8-Bit Doe Ultimate controller, which is available in a wireless or wired option with Bluetooth version 2.4 version, including a special charging dock. Okay. See, I'm gonna get that with special charging. 8-Bit Doe Ultimate controller is compatible with the Nintendo Switch Windows, Android, and iOS devices. I'm getting this. Device is $70 and coming out to October 28th with pre-order starting now. Where do I pre-order from? Amazon has a device price. Okay. Also, I can pre-order from Amazon. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Matter of fact, yep. Get out my lucky dad handy phone real quick. I got to pre-order this, buddy. 8-bit dough. What is it called? Yeah, 8-bit dough ultimate. Let's see if that's it. Oh, sure, they get it. They get it for $50 for Windows. Okay, so the white one, pre-order guarantee. Okay, this is one for the Switch. Oh, snap. Geeky. Is Geeky still listening? They got one of these controllers in pink. Amazon got a pink one. I'm going to go ahead and pre-order. Do I want white or do I want black? I like the white. Pre-order now. Uh-oh. Boom. Yeah, Geeky, they got it in pink. Let me see if I can pull it up. But the one in pink, Geeky, is for I think they say it's Windows shipping to 3 read investment. Blah blah blah. I hate. Listen, I'm gonna have to have a family meeting. I'm tired of people going up here changing my stuff in my Amazon account. They're gonna make me mad. Boom. Okay, so that pink one they have, they say it's for Windows. But I would assume though that it's Bluetooth, so it to me it should work. Let's see. All right, let's see. 8. Okay, so all right, so okay, this one here is for Windows, but it still have all the same. This is for Windows, Android, Raspberry Pi. But I bet you it's Bluetooth. It's probably gonna do all the same things. I don't know. I guess the other one is for Android. I will say for sure that this is for Windows and Android, but the other one, the one that's $70 is for iOS and Switch. So maybe they don't have a pink one yet, but if they get one right here, more than likely, they're gonna put my glasses on, right? Hate my eyes just start itching all of a sudden. So that's something to think about right there. But I still, let's look at the other one. All right, so the one for Nintendo is $70. Well, once again, like, listen, hey, it's for Windows as well. So I'm looking at the spec. The specs is no different. So I don't know, but you best believe for sure I'm picking it up. Okay, back buttons on this bad boy. I like the little charging dock. All right, even got a little video. Not watching the video though. All right. Oh. No, I'm with that 8-bit Dell controller. I went ahead and pre-ordered it real quick. Off to the next. Let's see. I didn't kind of ignore some of these comments. Let's go look at the comments real quick. He said, "Oh, I gotta go back. I go way back." He said, CJ Rose was too injured. Season that looks like a static controller. Yeah, it do like a static controller. But 8-bit Dough was on it. Anybody have the 8-bit Dough SES Plus worth $50? Yeah. Yes. Listen, Quake 3. Yes, absolutely. I have that controller. Right, matter of fact, right. It's somewhere around here, but yes, definitely worth the stuff you can do. The stuff, the ability you can do programming it is really good. That thing looks ugly in the dock. Boy, Grid Attack's a hater. Say, order the pink one for Chris. And Gigi just found an extra $50. Let me just look. Grid, you're broke, Geeky. Stop it. Turn off your computer. Listen, low key, that's how Smith is talking to her. You do not need it. He said, I'm just looking. That has business name all over it. Looking leads to unbox. Oh man, I'm so hooked on Bluetooth. It's not even funny, and it continues to get better and better. Yeah, really low key it is. So I could use a new controller for Windows. See, you could. I see you like me. You can find some. We're gonna find some way to justify the purchase. Bluetooth is necessary if you're gaming on Stadia. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, y'all are crazy. Oh man, too funny, man. You guys are just too funny. No Man's Sky for the Switch arrives October the 7th, $60. And a file size of 3.2 gigabytes. How about I am not buying this game? I'm sorry, No Man's Sky. You guys are just a little too late to the party. As much, like to be honest, as much as I wanted to support you, you should have had plans from the jump to be on the Switch a long time ago. You're just too late to the party. There's too many other games to spend time with you. Sorry. Giga said, I've been playing that Disney game the whole time, and I got to put it down. You know what? But you're playing it on the Switch. Is that game on iOS? Because to me, that seemed like that's like that would be like the perfect iOS game. Oh my goodness. I don't know. We talked about this last week, but I just kind of want to reinvent. I want to talk about this a little bit more because we was talking about tension and and them making a handheld. And I just think like, hey, let me say, let's look this for if this system right here, which is looking to be more of a streaming system. And one thing that as you look at the icons for this here, this is that collaboration between Logitech and Tencent. Let's see. If this proves to be true, right, it's going to be a streaming device, and it has Xbox Live and it has Steam on it. This is going to be interesting to see what price point this comes out at. If this comes out at a reasonable price point, I think it just might be worth it from the controls alone. Like, to me, if this game comes out and it's around the 300 mark, it might get picked up. I really do. I really do think this will get picked up. Let's see. Looking at some of these other pictures, I mean, it looks like a more compact, OLED Switch. I want to talk about any of the. I mean, I just look at the fact that they're marketing this with tension. We talk about how tension is all over the place. But to have a streaming device, I just wonder how they plan on streaming. Is it going to be Wi-Fi? Can I put a SIM card in there? It looks like a better light. I just wonder, like, would I be able to? I need to read this article. That's all. I think that's what it is. I don't care about these other markups, which is crazy. I'm trying to think, like, would you need like some cell service to go along with this bad boy? Those are the things that kind of like, it gets me to saying, how does this look? Can I really thoroughly? I got to see some more talk about this. But I like how it looks, though. It looks pretty good, to be honest. It looks like how I want a Switch Lite OLED to look. Grid says Mendes is in his safe space on Twitch. I think the iOS is the only platform it isn't on. You talking about for that controller? Oh, you talking about for the game? The game. Okay. Got to be cheaper than a Steam Deck, but it looks good. Yeah, I think so. I think, you know what? It all kind of depends on when they release all the specs. What does it have to offer? Is that, hold on? Grid Attack said, I'm not spending $300 to Steam games. I'll wait for a CMG review. Oh man, golly. The white looks good for my aesthetics. It does. It looks clean. It looks clean. That looks like a really clean system. I wonder, man. I tell you, this what happens, man. I just love new hardware, man. Sonic Frontier Switch size, Sonic Frontier Switch file size seemingly revealed. Let's see, what is it? 6.6 gigabytes. That ain't too bad. You know, to be honest, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I really want this game to succeed, but it just doesn't look like it's going to. I really want Sonic to thrive, man. I think because competition is good, no matter how you look at it. Competition is good, and I really want Sonic to do well. I know for sure that this game will get bought this year for sure in this household. But I don't know. Cola Break, hey man, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm sorry you're not getting there towards the end of the stream, but you know what? By you chiming in tonight, man, we just about to put you onto our stream, put you on our wheel tonight. I'll give Cola Break a little love in the chat. We give it a $10 eShop card, and by you chiming in tonight saying hi, you just owed yourself to win. So I'm going to, messed that all up. All right, there we go. Yeah, so very easy to if you stick around a little bit longer, man, you'll see we'll do we'll pick a winner at the end. Well, my eye is itching. Sorry about that, good people. But yeah, I really want Sonic to. I really want to see Sonic. I really want this game to really do well. I mean, it don't need to be like a 9, but a good 8 is good. So I just got off work. All right, good. That'll work, man. Where you work at? Cola Break. Hope you don't work at Coca-Cola. Yeah. So, but we'll see though. This November is gonna be here before we know it. I mean, think about it. It's September, October, November. I mean, it's September already. So yeah, October. I mean, we're gonna be eating Thanksgiving in a couple weeks and watching the Lions hopefully win on Thanksgiving Day. I think when it comes to, I think we're that's it. That's it. I think that's all of our topics this particular evening. Just I'm gonna do a quick glance over at let's look at Microsoft real quick. Game Pass is losing some terrific games in September. Let's see what they're losing. All right, so games they are gaining, so they're getting Disney on Game Pass, and they're getting you know what that would be good for this game. This game will have like cross save, with different consoles. So at a hotel, okay. Well, what company do you work for? Like, is it a regular random hotel? Is it like a Hilton or a Marriott? Let's see. Don't worry, Mendes is gonna pick up DC League of Super Pets. So they're getting Disney. It says oh, because I'm assuming they're losing Final Fantasy. Why did they lose those? I thought they would lose they losing games. I'm totally interested in. They are losing some games. They're losing pretty much Final Fantasy. He said I'd rather not say. All right, no problem. I understand. But anyway, man, welcome to the stream. Let's see if let's see. TikTok users were vulnerable to a single-click attack. Microsoft disclosed a flaw in the Android app deep link verification process, which has since been fixed. Dang, good old Android. You don't hear about those hacks on iOS devices. Quags 11 says, anyone hyped for Jackbox 9? You know what? I have not played any of the Jackboxes, even though some of them I should have got for free. But so I don't know. I'm probably not that hype. I haven't played them yet. Corey said, I fell out of Jackbox games after 3. It's a lot of them. 9, man. That's a lot of games. Don't forget, Cola Break, to hit that like button for me, man. I appreciate you. Oh, did you do? Yeah, so nothing really big on the Microsoft front. Let's look at PlayStation. I know that's somewhere around here. Let's see. PS5 chief hardware architect is leaving Sony next month. Ooh. What did that say about Sony? Oh, he's 60 years old though. He says he will be officially retiring on October the 1st at the age of 60. That's right, yeah. I think I was 60. I would want to just go ahead and just chill too. But a lion never stops being a lion. Once they do that, they begin to die. If it wasn't for bad news, PlayStation would have no news. I have been playing backlog games past year. You know what? Man, first of all, Cola, man, great for you, man, because I have not, man. I've been working and working and working. I just need to kind of slow down. I need to figure out some time. Well, you know what? I am going to see. I'm going to see Kevin Hart tomorrow. Oh no, on Thursday. But I still need some time to kind of say, you know what? This is gonna be a game day. I need to make that happen somehow. Quake 311 says I usually end up downloading the latest Jackbox around Thanksgiving, which is a good time. My niece always wants to play. 2, 3, and 7 are good. Okay, all right, so that's good to know. You know what? Is it okay? Let me ask you a question. This is a good question. Is it appropriate for me to play with other teenagers? Because sometimes towards the end of the year, it don't be a whole lot of work to do, and I like to play games like that with my students in my classroom. Is it appropriate for me to play with my students in my classroom? For those, how many here is anyone in here has the PlayStation Premium? I know I did not pay for it. Was not going to pay for it. Deathloop may be September 22nd's best PS Plus extra game. Man, listen. All right, we can get off of this. I think this is gonna be a good people. I've seen enough. I think we went over enough of this stuff here. Yeah, that's pretty much it on the news front. I'm gonna go over a couple more comments and then I'm gonna get into the wheel time. So I play with my student club. Yes, the later ones have profanity filters. Okay, censor options not in class though. Okay. I completely forgot what PS Extra is. Too many subscription services. Agreed. That's why you'll be like, man, do I really need this? Do I really want this? And I'll be like, nope, I do not. And I'll be like, all right. Like, I'm to be honest, like, you know what? Game Pass is on a thin line too. It's like, oh man, you know what? I probably would have been better off just buying the games I really want on Game Pass and just call it a day. I'm just saying. It gives me some options sometimes to play some games first, but I feel like the games I truly play off of Game Pass, I've probably either owned or have owned. So Game Pass is dope. It's the one I'll keep around. Yeah, but I start looking at stuff. You're like, man, I probably need to cut that. It's like it's some stuff gonna get cut this year. I'm sorry. I'm just like, it can't keep you around. Can't keep you around. All right. All right, good people. Let's bounce up out of here. All right, last call for alcohol. We got 16 people on the wheel tonight. Some of you guys are double dipping. Call a break if you want to, man. If you got yourself a Twitch account, I am Gaming Dad 1906. If you want to jump on your Twitch account and hit the like button real quick and jump in the chat. Oh, look at 90s. 90s snuck in there. Look at 90s. He said, throw me in, Reed. Throw me in. I got you. 90s is on the board. Let's see. Kobe said, I haven't bought any new games because I play PS3 and PS4 and also dig into games I haven't played before. And also Switch games. He said, cut that Nintendo Online expansion pass, hot trash. No, it ain't. No. Listen, not. It was hot trash at start. It's not. It's definitely. I can definitely recommend it now. Definitely, without a shadow of doubt. Shovel Knight did come into Apple Arcade. Yeah, I did see that. I'll keep that one around for a little. Now, Apple Arcade that's a different beast because I do the Apple One and it's good for my whole family. It's like $30 a month. It's like, all right, I can pay that for the whole family. We all take advantage of every service from the Apple Music to Apple Arcade, and it's for everybody. So that's a win. I'm gonna keep it that one. And Geeky said the best it is, ladies and gentlemen, it is will time. You know how I go. If your name is picked early before the last one, we'll keep picking until we get one last winner, and that winner will win a $10. Followed you on Twitch. Listen, all you gotta do now, call about. I'll wait for you. All you gotta do now is make from the Twitch account, call a break. This make a comment. Then I'll add you to the board. That's how you're added, by you showing up into the chat. The chat gives you access on the option to win. He said $30 a month. Nah, man. Even if I had kids, my family wouldn't be worth that. Golly. All right, RC Cola. We got 90s on board. RC Cola on the board. RC Cola 18. No, listen. I would definitely tell you that all my kids take advantage of that. It's definitely is from my perspective on my end. We definitely puts it in. Got you. Saw you pop up on the screen. No problem. RC Cola 18 representing Twitch in the building. All right, good people. We got 18 people on the with us to steal. If your name is picked first, you know how we do it. We give you the famous Price is Right horn to get you up out of there. Or you hear from the famous Peter Griffin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Without any further ado, you know how this game goes. I'm going to click this button right here. We're going to spin. And the first one tonight to bite that bullet will be God almighty. Quake 311. You is out of here. Golly. One more time. The trifecta for Quake 311. All right, who's up next to catch the flex, ladies and gentlemen? It's almost 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and next on the scene will be my girl, AST. You are out of here. That's right, she is up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll keep the party rolling. We're down to 16, cliffsy and clean, no caffeine. It will be your boy. Who's our first loser of the night? God almighty, it would be me. GD, Gaming Dad. You lose. Is off the board. If Gaming Dad would have won, I would have given it away to somebody else in the stream tonight. But I'm off the board, so it's on you guys tonight. We'll keep it rolling. Only one person came. I think Candy won last week, right? I think that's right. But Doug, Dad, Ron Pugiganda is out of here. Thank you, my brother, for coming through, man. Appreciate the combo. enjoyed you tonight. We'll keep the party rolling and scrolling. What did the sheep say? Hey, Butternogs, what did the sheep say? Bye. Hold on. Here it comes. Too funny. But Butternogs on saying we down to 13 people. Let's keep it going, people. Let's keep it going. Who is next to get blown off the board? It will be last week's winner, Candy P. But she out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 12. Serving them well. Who's up next to catch that horn tonight? Oh, man. Cola break has just broke out. CB. It's up out of here. We're down to 11 people, ladies and gentlemen. 11 people to go. Who's up next to catch the flex on the wheel tonight? And it will be, it's close. Guerrilla Tactics.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Guerrilla Tactics off the board for all them jokes he's been telling tonight. We're down to 10. Who's here to win? Oh, it's close. It's getting close. Oh, man. 90s Misfit, man.
You lose.
It's out of here. Golly almighty. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to be our winner tonight? Who's going to be our winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, it's Mendez is our winner tonight, but
Psych.
Next time. Slugheads.
Oh, man. Too funny. Remove. Oh, my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick break, man. Let me go ahead and check into some of the comments. AST said, blah. Cola said, no whammy. No whammy, stop. The Sheeps is in the building. Cola Break said, womp. 90 says, another one bites the dust. Doom, 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 doom. Another one bites the dust. Ah. I wish I could play that again. You know what, man? They copyrighted me when I used to use it. So, COG's in the top 10, just like the Knicks on draft night. Man, golly, killing you, COG. Well, you know what? Without any further ado, we down to our final 8. Who's up next for the date with the horn? And that will be, oh, look at there. A Geeky Chick.
You lose.
Is out of here. Peace out, Geeky. Peace out. I need that. I need to say that as it. Peace out. Next up to catch the flex will be Cool Breezy. Taking it easy. But Cool Breezy is still on the board, ladies and gentlemen, because he has his Twitch account on the board tonight. We're down to our final 6, which will be CMG, Always on Deck TV, Steve M. Vic is still on the board, on the building. Cool Breeze, Twitch, and Ricola 18. Ricola. And my boy Mendez. Please blow him off the map, please. Mendez is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out tonight, hanging out with your boy. Appreciate you all that you do down to 5. Who is going to be left alive and thrive in 95? Up next to catch a flag. Oh, it will be my boy Vic is out of here. Appreciate you, Vic, coming through. Keep the ball running down to the final 4, ladies and gentlemen. Our final 4 in the building: Steve M, CMG, Cool Breeze, and Ricola. In the final 4, ladies and gentlemen. Coda Break says, good luck. All right. Without any further ado, let's go down to the water. CMG. is out of here. Can't down to the final four, but no cigar down to the final three. Who's up left? Who's getting up next to go? Pee. Oh my goodness. Cool breezy. Get him out of here. No cool breeze. Ladies and gentlemen, God almighty. First time a newcomer to the stream has made it to the final two. We got Ricola and Steve M in our final circle. Excuse me. I'm over here belching. Let's see. And just like the Knicks on draft night, CMG ends up with absolutely nothing. Oh, man, that is so funny. Ricola. That's so funny. Oh boy, listen, hey, this is pressure right now. But without any further ado, let's get it in. Like Flynn, who's gonna be our winner tonight? Let me get everything set up, please. Maestro, drum roll, please. And tonight's winner will be, it will be Stevie. Ricola is out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for playing, ladies and gentlemen. And tonight's winner will be my guy, Steve. Kids, give him some love. Ricola, man, that was a very valuable effort, man. Give Ricola some love in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Once I can find, give him some love. Man, shouts out to Ricola. So he said cola break, but I like Ricola was like, so good. Gorilla Tactics said. But give it up for Steve M, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Steve M in the winner circle again. Ricola, man, listen, hey, man, I encourage you to come back, man. We do this. We don't do it on Tuesday. We do it every Monday night. This Tuesday had to happen because your boy wasn't feeling good. But I'm every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, man. Come back and join us, man. We appreciate you coming through tonight. Yeah, man, we tend to have good vibe. Every now and then, man, we'll get a porn bot in here. Every now and then, man. They're like, come see us on this site. We get a porn bot every now and then, but overall, man, we tend to have a pretty good time, man. Pretty good people, man. So we invite you to come back, man. Pretty good community here. We got some great people here on the channel, man. You can see Gorilla Tactics is hilarious, and Geeky is all pink, but Geeky is like, what? Go follow Geeky on TikTok. You'll know what we mean. Geeky got probably about 1 million subscribers already. Not the adult chat bot. Yeah, the adult chat bot be coming in here like, hi, I'm the adult chat bot. I want to play. He said, we really know it's Mendez. Oh, man. And always on deck gaming is, and always on deck TV is my boy Mendez, man. Thanks for oh, man, appreciate you, man. Listen, man. Like I said before, man, come back, man, and enjoy us, man. If you just got nothing else to do, man, we tend to have a pretty good time, man. And once again, like every Monday, man, we get on a free Nintendo eShop card. I got to get Geeky Heroes tonight. I will get that in my car. And, yeah, man, that's about it, man. Good people, man. Listen, man, I enjoyed it tonight, man, with a wonderful stream. And we went kind of long tonight. We went to 11 o'clock, and usually about 10 o'clock we kind of get up out of here. But it was fun. It was good. So hopefully next week, man, should be a big week for all of us, man. Nintendo Direct should be official. We'll probably get something. We'll probably hear something on Monday. Probably be on Wednesday. We'll be talking about it. And if so, man, if the Direct is at a decent time on Wednesday, your boy will stream it. But I just don't know for sure until I get something official. I can see I can make my magic happen. But until then, man, you guys have a wonderful week, man. I pray to God, man, blesses y'all, man. Touch y'all in every way, man. Touch your finances, touch your family. And I hope you have a good week, man. A safe week, and come back, man. We can do it all again next Monday. This is your boy, Gaming Dad. Let me get myself together. You know how I do, how I end my streams. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see if there's any more comments before we get to going. Grill Tactic said, damn, Geeky. He's holding another card, Hodges. Oh, man. Be kind. Peace and love. Yes, sir. That's how I like to end my stream. Peace, love, and soul.